Snow White and the Enchanted Forest Belly. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, Snow White discovered a magical seed while wandering in the forest. Curious, she planted it in a small pot and kept it by her window. Overnight, the seed grew into a tiny, enchanting tree that sparkled with magic. One night, under the full moon's light, the tree whispered to Snow White, promising her eternal beauty and happiness if she allowed it to plant its roots on her. In her desire to protect her kingdom from an impending curse, she agreed. The next morning, Snow White woke up to find her belly covered in a lush, miniature forest, complete with tiny trees and vines that hugged her tenderly. At first she was alarmed, but soon realized that the forest granted her the power to communicate with all living creatures and heal them with just a touch. Creating healing medicine, she used leaves and flowers from the enchanted forest to create potions that could heal all kinds of illnesses, from common colds to serious diseases. Infinite food source, the magical trees in the forest produced fruits and seeds endlessly, providing food for the entire kingdom during times of scarcity. Shelter for animals, the forest became a safe haven for small animals, where they could live and play without fear of being hunted or harmed. Environmental education, Snow White used the forest to educate everyone in the kingdom about the importance of protecting the environment and living in harmony with nature. Magic for festivals. During festivals, the forest on Snow White's back would light up brightly, creating a magical display of lights that brought joy and wonder to everyone. Protecting the kingdom in times of danger, the trees in the forest could grow large and form a protective barrier, preventing invaders and safeguarding the people. Connecting with the fairy world, the forest also served as a bridge between Snow White and the world of fairies, allowing her to communicate and seek help from them when needed. As word of her new powers spread across the lands, creatures great and small came to seek her aid. Snow White embraced her role as the guardian of nature, using her enchanted forest belly to spread healing and joy throughout the kingdom. But not all were pleased with Snow White's newfound gift. The wicked queen, envious of Snow White's powers, sought to destroy the magical forest. A battle of wits and magic ensued, with Snow White and her animal friends defending the kingdom against the queen's dark forces. In the end, it was the love and unity of all living beings that triumphed over evil. The enchanted forest on Snow White's belly bloomed with radiant flowers, symbolizing peace and harmony throughout the kingdom. And so, Snow White lived happily ever after, not just as a princess, but as a protector of all life, with a little enchanted forest growing on her belly. I hope this sparks your imagination further. If you need more details or wish to expand on certain parts of the story, feel free to ask. The battle between Snow White and the evil queen was a tense and magical showdown. Preparation. When the evil queen learned about the enchanted forest on Snow White's back, she became jealous and decided to use her dark magic to destroy it. The queen prepared a series of spells and monsters to attack Snow White. The evil queen sent her magical creatures to attack the forest, but Snow White was warned by her animal friends. She used the power of the forest to create a defensive force, with trees growing into walls and vines turning into barriers. The power of nature. While the evil queen used dark magic, Snow White relied on the power of nature. She sang an ancient song, causing the forest on her back to glow and radiate strength, healing the injured and weakening the queen's forces. Final showdown. In the ultimate showdown, the evil queen transformed into a giant dragon and breathed fire at the forest. But Snow White, with courage and the help of the fairies, used a magic gem to absorb the fire and turn it into light. This light not only extinguished the fire but also shone into the queen's heart, dissolving the jealousy and hatred within her. Peaceful resolution. After the battle, the evil queen was freed from the darkness in her heart and realized her mistakes. She apologized to Snow White, and from then on they worked together to bring peace and prosperity to the kingdom. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and share, and give me a subscribe button so I can make more ideas. Thank you.